For this next review, I'll be detailing a more obscure movie, 2009 Shorts. This is the movie about the magical wishing rock and the children who manipulate it. The movie is titled such due to its 5 segments that were compiled out of chronological order. For our sake, I will talk about them in the right way. In Short 1, 3 brothers, Loogie, Lug, and Laser, discover the magical rock directly after a huge thunderstorm. They initially make some simple, common, childlike wishes before chaos ensues. Their greed over the rock gets the best of them as they end up indirectly wishing several alligators to life and a phone briefly in Loogie's head. When all pandemonium depletes, they wish one of them to be the smartest, mistakenly giving their infant sister intellectual gifts. They are eventually forced to lose the rock for all safety, thus leading us into Short 2. Toby, aka Toe, is an outcast being bullied by Cole Black, the son of the town's big businessman, along with his daughter Helvetica, throwing him into trash cans on a daily basis. When Toe attempts to run away from the boy and his cronies, Cole finds the rainbow rock when trying to attack Toe and throws it at him after Toe climbs up a tree. After falling to the ground, Toe uses it to wish for unique friends, hence aliens coming along to accompany him. They become very helpful for his everyday life, much to the confusion of everyone else. When they join him at school, they cause a disaster in science class, causing Toe and Helvetica to fall out the window, injuring them. In the third act, Toe's parents are off to Mr. Black's employee ball, and his mom finds the rock out of curiosity and snatches it into her purse. Believing that her relationship with her husband is separating, she mistakenly ends up conjoining them into each other's costumes and later losing the rock. After learning about Loogie having possessed the rock and its power, Toe rushes to the party only to be interrupted by Helvetica, knowing just what his intentions are. Amidst their fighting, the rock gets loose once again, and this time in the hands of Mr. Black, who ends up causing brawls amidst the employees. Helvetica finds the rock amidst the distraction and heals herself and then obtains the rocket to flee the chaos. She rides off and crashes, ending up in a trash can herself. Oh, how the tables have turned. Toe rushes back to the party, wishing all the damage to end, and when Helvetica returns, he throws the rock far away into a neighbor's house. Here we begin Short 4. Noseworthy is the star. Being the almost friend to Toe a year back, Nose has been quarantined by his father, a complete germaphobe who hates Nose's habit of digging for gold. As Toe's sister comes to the house to tutor Nose, she finds the rock and gives it to him upon learning its use. He then wishes for his father's experiments to work properly. In so doing, a booger that he flung onto a desk grows into a monstrous blob. Toe and Loogie come by to retrieve the rock only for it to be eaten by the giant booger. Nose panics to run outside, and his father steps in to save the day by shrinking the nasal monster. Toe retrieves the rock, Nose finally has freedom, and things have gotten whack. Now for the final part. All the characters come by in a chaotic race to take the rock, wishing whatever they please along the way. Eventually, Mr. Black finds the rock and wishes for all the money in the world, and when he's tricked into disappearing the money, he falls onto his building only to be rescued by a giant. This giant guy is none other than the boyfriend of Toe's sister, who accidentally made him literally grow with the rock over the phone call. People begin to get more greedy, and the genius baby has to terminate everything, stating that the rock must be destroyed. Mr. Noseworthy comes by with a solution to do so: germs. Everyone holds hands via a sticky substance to make the rock explode. Soon enough, all the pandemonium ends, and this leaves everyone as a better member of the community. Everyone finds their own resolution eventually, without any need of wishing, and the movie comes to an unusual close. Now for the aftermath. This movie was a box office failure, barely getting past its $20 million budget. It was overshadowed by other movies of the year, which is very strange considering its all-star cast, including John Cryer, Leslie Mann, James Spader, William H. Macy, and even more. It did get a small eventual DVD release, but afterwards it quietly vanished from the common airwaves. My opinion, I think it's actually pretty cool. It's a very unique take on be careful about what you wish for. It's like randomly going through episodes of a miniseries in potential order of interest, but it's not too jumbled, being 2, 1, 4, 3, 5. The kids aren't too memorable, but the effects and stories are definitely burnt in my brain quite well. The adults are pretty interesting characters with their secretly egotistical intentions. What is most memorable are the effects with the fight scenes and then some, given how zany and stylized all the events become. This does feel like a fever dream, but one that you would really want to visualize. Kids will enjoy this movie more than adults, admittedly, but it holds a soft spot in my heart. I hope you enjoy this movie. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.